Hello and welcome to Rakuten's 2020 Financial Results Video Conference. Our top executives are here to review the year and share their strategies for 2021. For Rakuten, 2020 was a year of resilience amidst the pandemic, where adversity led to advancement. The group delivered double-digit revenue growth in 2020, with our core e-commerce Ichiba business achieving the strongest fourth-quarter earnings growth in a decade. Our leaders in e-commerce will explain how the numbers of purchasers and their retention rate have increased, signaling continued momentum. Our FinTech leaders will show how the businesses are achieving industry milestones, including new accounts that are sticky. Our head of advertising will talk about how, despite a downturn in the industry, the business delivered double-digit growth. Meantime, our new mobile business is disrupting and democratizing the industry with an innovative pricing plan aimed at accelerating customer acquisition. Our mobile leaders, including heads of technology and marketing, have the details. In short, we are seizing digital acceleration, transforming telecom, and most importantly, enhancing Rakuten's ecosystem with the addition of our mobile business. This ecosystem consists of some 70 businesses with e-commerce, fintech, and now mobile as keystones. Our CFO will share our financial strategy that includes focusing on the profitability of core strengths to grow the value of this ecosystem. Now please welcome Miki Mikitani, our CEO, who will share the group's strategy.
21年の楽天グループの業績を考える上で一番三木谷さんが重視しているポイントってどこになるんでしょうか。そのトップラインなのか、それともモバイルの会員数なのか、それともその営業利益についてなのか、どこに一番フォーカスして経営されますか。
基本的にはやはり、流通総額の継続的な成長と、モバイルの加入者、この2つですかね。あえて言うと当然全て重要なわけですけど、ただしその収益マキシマムしようと思ったらいつでもできるんですよ、正直言って。でもそうすると成長が止まっちゃうので、やっぱり将来に向けた投資というものは止めずにやっていきますよと。ただし、そこは今限界収益率のしっかりと利益を取りながら投資については積極的にやっていくと、こういうことかなと思います。
中長期で考えますと、その楽天グループはトップライン、その売上の成長率をさらに増していくような判断かなと思うんですけれども、そもそも他の会社がその利益重視でちょっと小さくまとまっている中で、どうしてトップライン重視に切り替えて投資を加速されるような判断をされたんでしょうか。
それは世界標準だと思うんですね。どうしても日本の人っていうのはバリューインベスターというか、そのボトムラインということを気にされるかと思うんですけど、今まだ本当に世の中は大きな変革、トランスフォーメーションの途中にあって、5年後10年後の世界っていうのは大きく変わっているわけであって、そこに対する挑戦とか進化とか、いうものを止めた時はですね、内なる国内の競合もそうですけど、海外企業あるいは他業界からの参入というものに耐えきれないと思うんですね。よってビジネスモデルもエコシステムも今まで誰もやったことがないようなことに挑戦していくことによって、より高い付加価値をエンドユーザーあるいはうちの会員さん向けに提供していかないと最終的には負けるだろうと思ってます。
モバイル市場についてお伺いしたいんですけれども、キャリアが大幅な値下げをしてきてますけども、率直に想定線ですか、御社も新しいプランを出して、現時点で手応えいかがでしょうか。
今のところはですね、私さんはそのインターネットの申し込みだけで、つまり自分の本丸のところはあまり傷まないようにして20ギガまでっていう、非常に限定的かなと。でプランも以前にしてもいろんなブランドがあって、その少ししか使ってない人だけどすごい高い料金の人もいてっていうことで、我々がやることはとにかく、携帯料金の民主化っていうか、分かりやすい料金設定でフェアな形でやるっていうことにしたんで、
資金的なその余裕についてなんですけれども、モバイルでこれからどんどん資金が必要になってくると思うんですけれども、ここに対する手当っていうのは今後その十分に備えっていうんでしょうか、はあるんでしょうか。
今回その非常にねアグレッシブなプライシングのように見えますけども、 加入者数がもう今の段階でいうと従前の数倍になってますから、顧客獲得コストも大きく下がっていくということを考えると、非常にスマートなムーブメントだったなというふうに思ってますし、投資計画っていうのはほぼもともとの予定通りに進んでいるということなんで、ファイナンスについてはある程度しっかりとできているかなと思ってます。
先日の新プランの発表会で、その衛星通信のスタート、それから RCP の今後のその展開などについても少し言及されましたけれども、これ具体的にですね、衛星通信というのがスタートするとどういうメリットが出てくるんでしょうか。
我々の衛星ですね、これはAST というもうアメリカに公開しましたけど、その会社がうちの投資先の企業で、そこと組んで、世界に先駆けてですね始めるということなんですが、我々がやろうとしているのは、中軌道に衛星を打ち上げまして、そこからダイレクトにスマートフォンに入ると、つまりそうですね、今まで入らなかった山奥の誰もいないようなところであったり、あるいは、飛んでる飛行機の中であったり、誰も住んでない無人島であったり、というところでも、モバイルが直接インターネットもボイスもつながると、こういうことになってくるっていうことですね。
RCP については、将来的にどういったその収益貢献期待されてるんですか。
アナロジーとしていいかどうかは別にして、例えばアマゾンさんだったらアマゾンの e コマースがあって AWS があると、つまりクラウドサービスっていうのが大きな収益源で、資金を使いながら e コマースも伸びていきますよという構造だと思うんですけど、我々はこの楽天モバイルで培って作った RCP というものを、これをプラットフォームとして海外にも売っていくし、そこで開発したソフトウェアもどんどんいろんな企業に売っていくということがなってくるので、どちらが最終的に利益が上がるかっていうのはちょっとまだまだやってみなくちゃ分かんないんですけど、我々のモバイル事業と同等、あるいはもしかしたらそれを上回るだけの収益が RCP から生まれてくるかもしれないですね。その RCP のソフトウェアっていうのは、例えばOSS とかさまざまな形でもうソフトウェアとしては実際に売り出してます。もう十数カ国の国で RCP のソフトウェアについては売り上げが立ち出している段階でありまして、今度この RCP だけでその携帯ネットワークを作っちゃうと、いうことが近い将来いいご報告ができるような段階まで近づいてきているのかなと思います。
M&A に関する考え方なんですけれども、MA に対する考え方を教えてください。
そうですね、もう楽天はおそらく10年前はビジネスモデルカンパニーだったと思うんですけど、今はもう技術カンパニーだと思うんですよ。ですからやはりある一定の技術を獲得するための M&A っていうのはもしかしたらこれから増えていくかもしれませんね。
オンラインとオフラインの垣根がどんどんなくなってきて、ネットの会社がオフラインに出ると収益性が下がるんじゃないかっていう見方もありますけど、私なんか例えばモバイルとか金融でもシナジー出てくるんじゃないかなと思うんですけど、三木谷さんのお考えいかがでしょうか。
いわゆるネット販売が流通の 6-7%、93% くらいか、はまだオフラインだと。でこれがどんどん増えていくでしょうと。もしかしたら欧米なりに 20%、要するに今の e コマースマーケットは3倍ぐらいに広がるというふうに合理的に考えてもいいと思うんですけども、そこまでいったとしてもまだやはり 70%、80% はオフラインの取引であるということを考えていくと、ペイメントもそうですけども、うちのデータなどを使いながら、ポイントなどを使いながら、いかにその商品をプロモーションしたり、いかに集客するかっていうことのビジネスの大きさっていうのは本当に大きいと思います。今回も声優さんとやった時も、我々全国で例えばエディを使ってもらってたり、全国でポイントパートナーがいたりなので、20% に止めさせていただいて、あくまでそこで作ったデジタルトランスフォーメーション、デジタルエクスペリエンスっていうプラットフォームを他の地方の例えばスーパーにも使っていただこうと。だから我々は他社さんとちょっと違うのは、あくまでも我々だけが勝つんじゃなくて、ローカルのプレイヤーも勝てるように、その中での我々もいいし、そのローカルのパートナーもいいし、エンドユーザーもいいし、このトリプルウィンっていうのを目指してます。
スポーツコンテンツと楽天経済圏との関わりってどういうふうに位置づけていらっしゃいますでしょうか。
そうですね、やっぱりスポーツは おっしゃる通りコンテンツとしても、これからどんどんストリーミングとか別にリアルタイムで見なくてもいいコンテンツがどんどん増えていく中において、やっぱりスポーツだけはどうしてもやっぱりリアルタイムで結果が分かってるスポーツ見ても、私なんかイーグルスが負けた試合見たくないと思うからそれでもいいのかもしれないけど、普通の人はね、やっぱり勝つか負けるか、ここでホームランを打つか、ここでゴールを決めるかっていう意味においては、コンテンツのキングというところもあるというふうに思います。一方で社会貢献的な意味も非常にあって、そういうところに投資している楽天グループっていいよね、楽天のサービスっていいよねっていうことで、ブランド価値を上げていく、という意味においてもスポーツは楽天グループにとってとても重要だ。海外でもバルセロナとかゴールデンステートウォリアーズとか NBA といろいろブランディングしていることによって、日本の楽天のブランドはヨーロッパとかアメリカではもう本当に 70%、80% になってきているので、そういう意味においても、スポーツブランディングっていうのは楽天にとって一つの大きな武器なのかなと思ってます。
4月から社名が楽天グループに変わると思うんですけれども、社名変更にかけたその三木谷さんの思いっていうのはどういったところにあるんでしょうか。例えば5年後10年後、その市場金融だけじゃない柱をイメージされて社名変更されてると思うんですけれども、どういった利益の柱が育ってくるというふうに今お考えになってるんでしょうか。
そうですね、今ある楽天銀行なり楽天カードなり、あるいは楽天証券も業界他社に比べると圧倒的な成長スピードと圧倒的な収益性だと思うんですね。それの割に、日本の場合は、残念ながらそのコングロマリットディスカウントというような形で、必ずしも正確に株価に反映されていないところもあるかなというふうに正直言って思っています。そういう中でですね、今までは全部親会社集約的に資金調達なりファンディングをやってきたわけですが、これは今後はさまざまな形が考えられるかなという意味において、成長資金も必要ですね、特に企業ビジネスに関しては。というのは意味合いのうちの一つですね。それから2つ目は、おっしゃる通り新しいビジネスを育てていこう。例えば不動産であればうちでいうとライフルさんであったり、グルメであればグルナビさんであったり、というところで、資本業務提携、というものも、どんどんしていくということも今、考えておりますので、これから楽天経済圏を今までやってきたビジネスの外にも広げていく、例えばコンテンツもそうでしょうと。今までやっぱりそれほどは力入れてこなかったけども、じゃあコンテンツやる場合に単独だけでできるかと。むしろいろんなところで組んだ方がいいんじゃないかということもあると思うんで、そのために今までのように 100% 子会社主義っていうものを少し緩めていこうっていう考え方かなと思います。
昨年はそのモバイルペイメント大きく話題になりましたけれども、御社のそのモバイルペイメントに関する考え方っていかがでしょうか。
これは入り口と出口があって、財布はどこから出てくるかっていうと、一つはやっぱり銀行ですよね。それからクレジットカード。この2つについては最強のものを持っていると、楽天銀行ももう1000万口座を突破しましたし、もしかしたら将来的には1500万2000万口座というものも見えてきた。楽天カードの方はもう2500万3000万カードっていうのが見えてきた。じゃあその後にプラスチックカードの支払いでやるのか、それとも QR ペイメントにするのか、あるいはエディスイカというような形で払うのか、これを全部ですね束ねていきたいというふうに思っています。例えば、ポイントの瞬間チャージ、これも始まりました。だからポイント加盟店であたかもペイメントのように払えるようになっちゃったわけですよね。今までそれが日本全国で何百万というアウトレットでも使えるようになってきてしまったっていう、幅広い全てを対応する。またポイントでビットコインを買えるようにもなりましたので、この仮想通貨クリプトカレンシーからコンビニで払えるとか、そういうこともどんどん進めていきます。うちの場合は銀行があってクレジットカードがあって、個人金融もあり、そして証券会社もあって保険もあって、それでペイメントもある。でここにまたクリプトも乗ってくると、統合的な形でこれを全てを持っている企業っていうのは世界でもしかしたら唯一じゃないかなと。いうふうに思ってまして、しかもそのポイントでも全部つながってるし、お金の口座としても全部つながっていってると いう形になってくるので、総合力としては極めて高いとともにですね、セキュリティレベルも極めて高いかなというふうに思っているので、それは我々の強みとしては、収益という意味においてもこれから大きく貢献していく。例えばクレジットカードとかでもですね、エコシステムから来るし、ファンディングは証券化という形で楽天銀行からできるという形になっているので、フォーメーションとしてはかなり完成形に近いフォーメーションを組めているかなと思っています。
Here are the earnings results for the fourth quarter. Revenue increased by double-digit year-on-year due to strong growth in our Rakuten Ichiba and FinTech businesses. Looking at the full-year result for 2020, we are able to achieve strong growth despite the pandemic, with consolidated revenue up 15% year-on-year as a result of leveraging the strengths of our diverse businesses and the Rakuten ecosystem. Excluding mobile and logistics, in which we are investing heavily, non-GAAP operating income increased significantly, demonstrating the strength of our diversified business portfolio. Operating income, including upfront investments, resulted in a large deficit, but this is the result of positive investment for the future growth. Looking at fourth quarter non-GAAP operating income, overall business performance was led by domestic e-commerce, which increased by 10.6 billion yen. Rakuten Ichiba saw strong growth in new users during 2020, which by the fourth quarter were firmly established amid stay-at-home trends during the pandemic. Operating income reached a record high in the fourth quarter. In the travel businesses, the Go To Travel campaign significantly improved business performances. Although losses in the mobile businesses continue to expand due to upfront investments, our network coverage area is steadily expanding due to aggressive base station construction. Here is a full-year non-GAAP operating income trend. In 2019, our investment businesses produced strong profit due to the listing of Lyft, and excluding that, operating profit was 11.5 billion yen, from which we were able to steadily accumulate profits through our main businesses such as FinTech and domestic e-commerce. In the mobile business, depreciation and other costs were incurred due to aggressive base station construction, but the number of applications exceeded 2 million at the end of 2020, and customer acquisition has accelerated rapidly since announcement of the new plan. We aim to continue to improve network coverage and services provided to increase the number of users and aim for early monetization. The Rakuten Group is developing our FinTech businesses, so maintaining financial soundness is very important for us. We are currently reviewing our business portfolio and are proceeding selectively to exit or sell some businesses. In addition, we issued foreign bond in 2019 and succeeded in issuing hybrid bonds that were certified as capital in 2020, and we are working to diversify our funding strategy. We are also promoting fundraising at each group company, such as issuing domestic corporate bond at Rakuten Card. Regarding businesses managed of investment, we are continuing to review our portfolio, including the withdrawal or sales of non-core businesses, including overseas businesses. We sold Overdrive in 2020, and marketplace business in United States and Germany were closed. While large-scale investment in mobile and logistics are required, the Rakuten Group has been reorganizing our group structure. We aim to improve organizational and operational efficiency through quick decision-making by clarifying accountability and management resource allocation for overall optimization. In April 2019, we reorganized our internet services, mobile, and FinTech businesses after introduction of company system. These all have distinct business characteristics and risks. As a next step, we decided to change our company name and will put the resolution forward at the general meeting of shareholders in March. While we expand our businesses, Rakuten Group will play a role as a command tower by promoting the transfer of authority to each group company. We aim to strengthen group management and manage capital flexibility. Overall, we aim to further improve capital efficiency through these policies. Membership value, excluding mobile, at the end of 2020 was 8.9 trillion yen, and it is steadily expanding towards a target of 10 trillion yen. We aim to continue to expand the Rakuten ecosystem dramatically after addition of mobile businesses and increase corporate value.
In 2020, amid the great confusion caused by the pandemic, Rakuten Mobile reaffirmed its commitment to provide smartphones and connectivity to everyone at low prices with high quality. We strengthened our desire to support Japan as much as possible. With this in mind, we were pleased to announce the upgraded Rakuten Unlimited 6, which will bring further innovation to the Japanese telecommunications market. With the acceleration of digital transformation, the amount of mobile traffic is expected to increase in the future. Our unlimited data plan that meets the demand for large traffic remains unchanged. Depending on monthly usage, charge under the upgraded plan is now even cheaper. Especially up to 1 gigabyte, the monthly charge is 0 yen. We are sure this epoch-making plan will satisfy everyone in all data usage brackets. In the fourth quarter, the cumulative number of applications exceeded 2 million in December 2020. With the success of various campaigns and the steady expansion of our own network areas, customer acquisition progressed at a higher pace than in the third quarter. In addition, Rakuten Unlimited 6, which caters to the diverse needs of all customers, is expected to contribute to the further acceleration in customer acquisition. Our 4G network population coverage exceeded 70% in December 2020. We aim to achieve population coverage of 96% around summer this year, which is about 5 years ahead of our initial plan. On the other hand, we also plan to increase the density of the network within coverage areas in order to improve connectivity. This will mean that the number of base stations to be constructed is expected to be more than the initial plan, but the amount of capital investment is well under control. Due to the aggressive network area expansion, base station-related expenses, including depreciation, increased quarter on quarter. Roaming costs have also increased slightly due to accelerated user acquisition. Looking back on the trajectory of Rakuten Mobile, we have constantly upgraded our rate plan started from Rakuten Unlimited. We developed Rakuten's original communication app, Rakuten Link, and offered free calls in Japan. We also introduced free MNP and SIM-related fees in our zero declaration ahead of other companies. Rakuten Mobile has always led the democratization of mobile networks through constant upgrades and improvements of its service. As concerns around the pandemic continue, Rakuten Mobile aims to provide low-priced, high-quality communication services to everyone. Going forward, we are committed to providing even more attractive services that will lead the democratization of mobile networks while focusing on expanding network coverage in our customer base and strengthening synergies within the Rakuten ecosystem.
Against all odds, we have completed a phenomenal year. We have built and launched the world's first end-to-end virtualized 4G network. We have built and launched a highly innovative next-generation cloud-native 5G network. Accelerated our network rollout pace by deploying thousands of sites, including macro, small cells, indoor cells, and femtocells. Our cloud-native network today is stable, carrying a significant amount of capacity and delivering an unparalleled experiences to our consumers. We disrupted not only Japanese market, but all telecom industry by introducing groundbreaking innovation for telecom industry. We have driven the discussion in the telecom world on the necessity of Open RAN architecture and unlocked the mystery of radio. Not only we built the 4G, 5G network with O-RAN, we also delivered with performance and quality. On performance, our throughput have significantly improved as we continue to enhance our radio software architecture. We started with 870 megabits per second, and today we are delivering over 1.7 gigabits per second on a virtualized appliances, commodity appliances. We believe this is a big breakthrough. Rakuten Mobile Network built and delivered on the world's most advanced mobile edge data network platform. We believe this is critical to deliver on 5G use cases of today and tomorrow. We started our journey with automation in our DNA, and we are on a solid path to achieve a highly autonomous network. We have so far achieved significant operational efficiencies in our current network. Examples of this is provisioning and activating our customers in less than 3 minutes, and activating our macro base stations in less than 4 minutes for 5G and 8.5 minutes for 4G. We introduced our technology to global clients, and they are welcoming it. There's a huge interest in what Rakuten Mobile have built in Japan from all around the world. Already signed 2 MOUs so far, Telefonica and STC, and more are on the way. But we're not stopping here. We want to make 2021 another year to remember. We are planning to launch our 5G standalone network. This will unlock the full potential of next generation use cases on our end-to-end cloud-native mobile network. We are aiming to sign the first RCP deal and deployment out of Japan. And most importantly, we further are planning to accelerate Japan network deployment and reach 96% POPs coverage by summer 2021. Thank you very much.
In our global content businesses, the customer base has continued to expand significantly due to stay-at-home policies and other lifestyle changes amidst the pandemic. In Japan as well, the number of online events is increasing due to the effort to sell tickets and broadcast events online. In addition, the content business is highly compatible with the mobile business. In order to maximize mutual synergies, we transfer the existing media and sports company into the communication and energy company, which also houses Rakuten Mobile. Rakuten is a unique company with various platforms that can be used to monetize intellectual properties. For example, after acquiring the third-party intellectual property, we plan to monetize it on Rakuten TV, Rakuten Ticket, Rakuten Ichiba, and more. At the same time, by providing content service with particularly attractive prices and rich content to Rakuten mobile users, we will strengthen mutual synergy between our content and mobile businesses, increasing profitability and further contributing to the Rakuten ecosystem.
In the new normal, the fusion of offline and online is progressing, and digitalization is accelerating. As e-commerce is only 20 trillion yen of a total 300 trillion yen of household consumption in Japan. We expect further growth, and Rakuten continue to grow faster than the market. We are making various efforts to capture the era of accelerating digitalization. We have established a new company to support the digital transformation of domestic retailers across Japan. And as the first initiative, we decided to invest in Seiyu. In addition, we agree on a strategic alliance with Japan Post to promote digital transformation in logistics. Also, Rakuten Fashion will provide brands with an omni-channel platform that includes centralized inventory management and logistics services to promote brand digital solutions. Under an open strategy, we aim to capture the era of accelerating digitalization through various alliances and collaborations. Here is the total amount of domestic e-commerce GMS in the fourth quarter and 2020. Growth has accelerated significantly as consumer behavior has changed. Here is the revenue and operating income. Led by Rakuten Ichiba, many businesses performed well, and operating income also increased significantly. Looking more closely at operating income, the marketplace type businesses centralized on Rakuten Ichiba and Rakuten Travel improved significantly, and although we continue to invest in the logistic business, the expansion of losses is slowing. The total amount of shopping e-commerce GMS increased significantly in the fourth quarter and continues to expand. In 2020, the number of new and returning purchases on Rakuten Ichiba increased significantly. The introduction of a free shipping threshold and initiative in the logistic business have improved customer convenience, and the number of repeaters is increasing. In addition, point programs such as SPU have improved user loyalty. Currently, the monthly purchase amount and user retention rate on Rakuten Ichiba are also increasing from the previous quarter. We will continue to aim for further growth in the area of accelerating digitalization.
The travel business temporarily fell sharply due to the influence of COVID-19, but thanks to measures such as coupon and point campaign and the Go to Travel campaign, we achieved double-digit growth in the fourth quarter. Even when compared to the industry as a whole, we are showing a very rapid recovery. In fact, our market share has expanded, and 1 out of every 5 person nights comes from Rakuten Travel in Japan. We are a leader in market share in Japan. We believe the reason for the expansion of our market share is the success of these initiatives and cross-use within the Rakuten ecosystem. Furthermore, in order to get through the pandemic, we launched various initiatives such as support for hotels to accept patients with asymptomatic or mild cases, showing COVID-19 countermeasures on our side, and providing financial support for hotels. Although the outlook for the pandemic is uncertain, we will continue to work together with our stakeholders toward a positive future.
As fashion brands increasingly look to the online channels for growth, the Rakuten Fashion is accelerating its acquisition of popular brands. Furthermore, the user base is expanding due to our improved brand image achieved through the enriched contents and the expansion of Rakuten Fashion Luxury, as well as the release of an app. In addition, from this summer, we will further promote digital solutions for brands with the launch of an omni-channel platform that provides centralized inventory management for multiple sales channels, and logistics services for brand shops are participating in the Rakuten Fashion. As these efforts progressed, the NPS, which represents customer satisfaction, was higher than that of the competitors, and our brand image improved significantly. The free market of Rakuma revised the sales commission rate in January. We aim to boost earnings by reinvesting to expand our customer base. Along with changes in the customer behavior during the pandemic, the number of C2C listings and the active users are increasing, so we expect further market expansion. We will promote a cross-use strategy with the Rakuten Group and aim for further growth.
In our logistics business, we aim to improve convenience for the users and merchants by making full use of the power of data and technology. Both the number of merchants using Rakuten Super Logistics and the shipment volume has increased significantly. At the end of last year, we announced an agreement to form a strategic partnership with Japan Post. Taking advantage of the strengths of both companies, we will build a new logistics platform based on shared data and our respective assets and expertise. Specifically, we aim to improve both the customer experience and the operations with data-centric initiatives. In the future, we will support the growth of sustainable e-commerce by collaborating with stakeholders related to logistics and developing as an open platform not limited to use just by Rakuten and Japan Post. Rakuten Seiyu Net Super's total GMS grew strongly in the fourth quarter as well. We have just started operations of a new fulfillment center in Kohoku, Kanagawa Prefecture. We are also planning to open new distribution centers in order to respond to further growth in demand. We established a new company to support the digital transformation of domestic retailers across Japan, and as a first initiative, we decided to invest in Seiyu. We aim to promote offline and online integration and digital transformation for not only online supermarkets that we are already collaborating with, but also offline stores in order to provide greater level of convenience for consumers.
(2020) has become another big year. Shopping GTV exceeded 11 trillion yen, and our market share went up to about 20%. Our card membership reached 21 million. Full-year operating income for 2020 was plus 15.8% YOY. Our marketing cost increased as group e-commerce business expanded, while our contribution to the group are greatly increasing. The credit card industry in 2020 was affected by the pandemic, and since the GTV dropped significantly, it had continued to grow negatively. However, Rakuten Card maintained positive growth even during the pandemic and had already recovered to pre-pandemic level. As a result, we have further widened the gap in the growth rate with the marketing and are one step ahead in the cashless society. We also continue to expand our customer base. We increased by 2.56 million card members in 2020. This means that 1 in 4 credit card issued last year were Rakuten cards. Even after Rakuten Card became #1 in shopping transaction volume in 2017, it continued to grow above the market average, and its share expanded to about 20% at the end of the last year. We can expect a big leap when offline consumption activities such as travel and dining return in the future. In 2021, Rakuten Card will continue to focus on expanding its customer base, promote its use in shopping, and strengthen relationship with customers. I'm confident that when offline consumption returns, our share of the cashless market can expand right away. The asset business such as shopping revolving and cashing should also make a big leap. In 2021, we will continue to expand our business and create further shareholder value.
Here are Rakuten Bank's financial results by quarter. While the Bank of Japan's negative interest rate policy has caused many banks to experience a drop in their earnings, Rakuten Bank has been able to grow its revenue and profit by increasing service revenue due to increases in the number of transactions. In 2020, consumer behavior shifted to online partly due to COVID-19, and many banks also focused on internet banking more than ever. The shift to online services for consumers is expected to continue. We believe this provides a big opportunity for Rakuten Bank. Growth in the number of Rakuten Bank accounts has continued to accelerate, reaching 9.91 million accounts by the end of 2020. In January, Rakuten Bank became the first online bank in Japan to reach 10 million accounts. Additionally, the balance of deposits exceeded 5 trillion yen in December. We were able to accumulate an additional 1 trillion yen in 6 months since surpassing that 4 trillion yen mark in June of last year. In 2020, Rakuten Bank saw a significant increase in the number of payments with a growth rate of 42% over the previous year. This is due to the increasing number of customers who use their Rakuten Bank account as their main account for their daily lives. The number of payroll accounts and direct debit transactions, which are directly connected to daily life, increased by 53% and 48% respectively, showing rapid growth. Going forward, Rakuten Bank will strengthen its marketing based on customer data analysis to achieve further growth. Utilizing the Rakuten Group's expertise in data analytics, we will promote cross-selling in line with customers' interests. In 2020, the number of services used per customer grew by 7.8% year-on-year. We can further expand the number of services used in the future. In 2021, Rakuten Bank will continue to accelerate its growth by expanding the number of accounts and encouraging customers to use Rakuten Bank as their main account.
Here are the financial results for the fiscal year, broken down by quarter. We achieved double-digit growth in both sales and profit as a result of increased trading volume in domestic and U.S. equities due to the bull market. In particular, revenue remained at a high level. The number of new accounts was 1.3 million, up 78% from last year, and we have been number one in the industry for 3 consecutive years. In December, we surpassed 5 million account mark, increasing 1 million accounts in 9 months, the shortest period in our history. We continue to promote our effort by leveraging the Rakuten ecosystem to reach the general public, which has long been an issue for the securities industry. We are able to reach investment beginners who are just about to start their asset building. In particular, purchase of monthly saving investment trust reached 31.4 billion yen, and our share of Tsumitate NISA account has reached 27.5%, number one among Japanese financial institutions. At the same time, Rakuten Securities is expanding new sources of revenue to offset impact from commission-free trend in Japanese equity. The U.S. stock trading service has been growing rapidly, and the revenue has increased 7-fold over the previous fiscal year. We are also continuing to strengthen our overseas businesses. All 4 of our affiliates were profitable in fiscal year 2020. In particular, Malaysia and the bullion business in Hong Kong achieved profitability for the first time this year. Rakuten Securities will continue to promote investment to the general public by utilizing the Rakuten ecosystem and pursuing fiduciary duties.
This is the insurance business performance. Last year, life insurance grew steadily, and general insurance profitability improved by utilizing reinsurance for risk control. Therefore, 2020 non-GAAP OI was 7.5 billion yen, more than plus 87% YOY growth. We promoted digitalization as a countermeasure to COVID-19. In 2020, we realized 95% paperless in new contracts, policy owner service, and the claim payment process. In 2021, we will automate contract and underwriting process by leveraging AI. I am happy to announce that J.D. Power's 2020 survey showed Rakuten General Insurance as number one in customer satisfaction for automobile insurance. We leverage the Rakuten ecosystem for insurance sales. Especially after launching the Rakuten Point program, the internet sales grew significantly. ANP grew plus 42% YOY in life insurance and more than plus 200% in general insurance. We expect this momentum will continue. We will continue to offer products to Rakuten Group businesses to expand synergy with the Rakuten ecosystem. Furthermore, we will also strengthen synergy within our insurance business by introducing one-stop service to a face-to-face customer service channel to offer seamless proposal for life, general, and pet insurance. In true Rakuten spirit, we will continue to take on new challenges to improve the quality of customer service.
Cashless payment accelerated in 2020, partly due to the impact of the pandemic. With the cashless and point refund business promoted by the Japanese government, the transaction volume of Rakuten Pay and Rakuten Ready has expanded. The Rakuten Group has a share of about 20% in this business and is in a leading position in the cashless society. In May of last year, we launched the Suica service in the Rakuten Pay app, and in December, we made it possible to charge Suica with Rakuten points. This has further improved the appeal of Rakuten Pay and Rakuten points. As the cashless society progresses, Rakuten Pay is establishing a solid position among various payment services. The number of monthly users of Rakuten payment services, including online and offline, has reached 50 million. In addition, the payment service plays a role in attracting users from the real world to the online Rakuten ecosystem. Currently, 1 in 4 new Rakuten membership sign-up is generated by Rakuten payment services. Rakuten Payment's strength is its sustainable business model. We provide merchants who introduce the service with benefit, such as improved ability to attract customers and improved operational efficiency, and receive appropriate merchant fees. By returning a part of the fee to users, we are building a sustainable virtuous cycle that promotes expansion of our business. In addition, having a variety of group financial services reduces the cost of the payment business and keeps margin within the group. We also realize monetization by cross-selling multiple financial services. The ability to accumulate and use Rakuten Point, the most popular point in Japan, is a unique differentiator for Rakuten payment services. By utilizing Rakuten Points, we have achieved effective user acquisition and increased use of cashless services. At the same time, it's a positive cycle. Our payment services expand the offline usage occasions for Rakuten Points and contribute to increasing the attractiveness of points through ease of use and accumulation. In 2021, we will continue to develop Rakuten's unique strategy centered on Rakuten Points.
At Rakuten, we have over 100 million Rakuten IDs and a large amount of user data associated with them. This is a major strength and differentiator for our ad business. Our advertising sales in fiscal year 2020 grew steadily, supported by the strong performance of the e-commerce business. In addition, the fourth quarter was also strong with 23.7% year-on-year growth, despite the entire internet advertising industry experienced stagnant growth. This is a breakdown of the growth rate of ad revenue in 2020. The area on the left side of the chart shows revenue from utilizing Rakuten's own ad inventory, which expanded significantly. This is due to the strong performance of our e-commerce business, which contributed to the acceleration of as-placed internal advertisers such as Ichiba merchants, as well as external advertisers such as major consumer goods manufacturers. In particular, in terms of advertisement sales to external advertisers, In addition to the strong performance of Rakuten Ichiba, Rakuten Data Marketing, a joint venture with Dentsu, contributed to growth by leveraging synergies between Rakuten's strengths and Dentsu's large network of contacts with consumer goods manufacturers. With various change in the external environment in recent years, risk factors such as declining advertising spending and third-party cookie regulations across the industry continue to be a concern. However, the accumulation of purchase data is accelerating due to the strong performance of e-commerce. We will leverage these resources to accelerate digital transformation of retail to further expand our business. In the other business, we will utilize data accumulated from Rakuten's business activities to support strategic investment in the mobile and logistics businesses with a keen eye on profits.
Last year, the pandemic caused a change of lifestyle. However, Rakuten was able to achieve strong growth. The source of this growth is the Rakuten ecosystem, which enhances customer retention and promotes cross-use. As you can see, the average number of the monthly active users of Rakuten Group services grew 17.5% year-on-year. On the other hand, percentage of the users who use 2 or more services continue to increase steadily. You can see that these active users and cross-use contribute to the growth of the Rakuten Group. In addition, Rakuten ecosystem has become even more powerful with the addition of Rakuten Mobile. Here are some examples. At Rakuten Mobile shops, the shop introduced up to 6 services, including the Rakuten Card. In addition, when applying for Rakuten Mobile online, we have introduced a mechanism that allows users to seamlessly apply for Rakuten Card and Rakuten Bank. This is data comparing the amount of the money spent on Rakuten Ichiba by customers before and after subscribing to Rakuten Mobile in May last year. As you can see, the usage amount after subscribing to Rakuten Mobile increased 44% compared to the average usage amount before subscription. Considering that the ratio of the increase is 3 times bigger than non-mobile users during the same period, we can see how subscription to our mobile service is the factor that encourages the usage of our other services. Moreover, the synergy of the mobile business are not limited to contributing to the Rakuten ecosystem. At the Rakuten Ichiba Super Sale last December, we carried out a campaign that gave 9 times more points when shopping for customers who newly applied for Rakuten Mobile. This was very well received. In this way, Rakuten ecosystem's large customer base contributes to the acquisition of users in our mobile business. Going forward, we will continue to accelerate the pace of customer acquisition for Rakuten services, including our mobile business, and focus on expanding the Rakuten ecosystem.
With the launch of Rakuten's mobile business, we now possess our own network connectivity infrastructure. Contrary to the approach of other telcos, Rakuten's unique position is to build a nationwide mobile network through the power of the information technology and the internet services. Rakuten ID and Rakuten Points represent our advanced membership foundation. by providing payment services such as Rakuten Card, Rakuten Bank, Rakuten Pay, and Rakuten Edi, we are able to offer a distinct and personalized digital commerce experience to customers. The key to all of this is safe and secure services guaranteed by solid information security platform. Rakuten's technology strategy is built on the 5 pillars shown here. Data represents facts, and AI is now part of Rakuten's culture. Blockchain technology is becoming the next generation enterprise data exchange platform. All the services provided to our customers are containerized and built on an advanced cloud-native environment developed in-house. And of course, we respect data privacy, which is our essential, unwavering commitment to our customers.
I would like to share the progress of Rakuten Group's AI and data strategy. This diagram represents how we are building our AI strategy based on AI platform program. Our mission is to empower Rakuten membership management for all services. For each layer of the program, we have a concrete product portfolio to achieve our goals. As one example, I would like to introduce a solution we developed for Rakuten Mobile. This is a tool for antenna site identification. One of the most critical elements of the Rakuten Mobile network build-out is to construct antennas. We have built tools to leverage data in order to determine more than 20,000 prospective sites from 52 million building data points. According to our tests, this tool improved the efficiency of site identification by 3.5 times, which is enabling the mobile team to accelerate the base station build-out ahead of schedule. Another example of the application of our data and AI strategy is for customer acquisition. To date, we have used our targeting and personalization engines to conduct 1,200 campaigns that contributed to the generation of 600,000 customer acquisitions. From mobile to e-commerce and fintech, we are providing a wide range of data science solutions and products for your businesses to help achieve growth and profitability.
"2020 was the year when the whole world was heavily impacted by COVID-19. At the same time, it was the year when Rakuten launched full-scale service of our new mobile business. Despite these challenging circumstances, we have been able to build a strong base as a company by going back to basics and reviewing the productivity, quality, safety, and security of our employees. Productivity has been steadily improving even as the organization has expanded. Excluding mobile, logistics, and investment businesses, operating profit per full-time employee and the total cost margin grew by about 40 to 50% year-on-year. This is nothing but the result of steadily and ingenious Kaizen activities even during the global pandemic. In 2020, the systemization of activities and the introduction of an online system accelerated Kaizen activities with approximately 1,300 people taking part in training, 1,400 people participating in Kaizen activities, and more than 300 examples of improvements made available as knowledge to be shared. Rakuten continuously measure Net Promoter Score, an indicator used to evaluate the improved customer experience. As you can see, the Net Promoter Score of Rakuten Group was negative versus the competition as of 2017, but has been continuously outperforming the competition since 2018. In 2020, 45 major services engaged in quality improvement activities and implemented more than 600 improvement actions based on the analysis of more than 420,000 customer comments. As a result of our quality assurance activities, we reduced a percentage of people who are not satisfied with our service of Rakuten Group by 5%. The number of Rakuten new users also continued to increase, grown by 10% year-on-year in 2020, showing its strong expansion of the Rakuten ecosystem. Rakuten Points NPS score is also higher than that of our competitors, and the gap continued to widen. We believe that this shows that a Rakuten Point has a strong competitive edge and is able to provide a better experience for customers. Finally, even with a company-wide introduction of work from home, we have been able to control the number of reports of critical operation errors within an acceptable range. While this was a year where we faced new challenges due to COVID-19, we were able to support our business by going back to basics.
Under the slogan of Work Together, Rakuten aims to create a sustainable future by promoting corporate activities that meet the expectations of all stakeholders. First, here are some examples of Rakuten Group customer initiatives during the pandemic. At the Rakuten Express, we promoted non-face-to-face parcel pickup at the point of delivery. Elsewhere, we made efforts to support business partners in each business, facilitate the acceptance of asymptomatic and mild case COVID-19 patients at Rakuten Travel's accommodation facilities, and collected donations for support. For employees, we promoted telework and held online events. While working from home dramatically reduced face-to-face communication, the founder himself has been sharing the corporate philosophy at weekly company-wide meetings in order to strengthen the connection between employees and corporate culture. Furthermore, in order to support the physical and mental health of each employee working from home, we offer exercise videos online and hold online lectures on health. As a result of ESG reporting, which has improved over the years, last November, Rakuten was selected for the first time as a constituent of the Dow Jones Sustainability World Index, which is a representative indicator of ESG investment. Also, in December, Rakuten was selected for the first time for the highest rated climate change A list by CDP, an international environmental non-profit organization. In addition, Rakuten's ESG evaluation has improved year after year due to our efforts and proactive stance towards information disclosure. We have been selected for the indexes shown here. Our board of directors also comprises outside directors who are highly independent and experts in various fields. We also report and discuss issues on sustainability activities quarterly. Under our corporate motto, Work Together, we'll continue to improve governance and sustainability initiatives to empower society over the long term.
Thank you for joining our 2020 financial results video conference. As you've just heard, Rakuten's mission is to empower society through innovation. In addition to the support we've provided stakeholders amidst the pandemic, we believe our disruptive mobile pricing plan will empower society. By making unlimited data and 5G affordable to all, we hope to help address the digital divide that is likely to grow as digital transformation of society continues. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. Thank you again for joining.